Happiness Success family. Right, this video is for those who find themselves frustrated with their current situation, who seem to be quite bored of and feel like their lifestyle is completely monotonous. It's not improving at the rate that they wish. This video is certainly for you. So let's dive in deep. So I love to use the analogy that our brains function very much like a computer, and I've clearly outlined how, you know, how a computer developer utilizes codes and languages and patterns with letters and numbers and so on to construct like websites and apps and so on. So the same applies to how we construct our own feedback loops between our thoughts, our emotions, and our behaviors. It's constructed a certain way. It's formulated by us, and we can change it. We have the power to do so. And speaking of power, and using that same analogy as a computer, there is a massive problem when we come to kind of, so imagine when you use a computer, and if you leave it on for a day or 2 or 3 or 4 days, what tends to happen? The computer tends to slow down. It doesn't work as efficiently, properly. It will freeze. It will take longer to complete stuff. It won't be as productive and so on. It won't function sharply. Might not allow you to launch certain apps and applications and so on and so forth. And the same applies to our brain. When we do not switch it off. When we do not give it the break that it needs. So how can you reset your brain? How can you recharge your brain? Well, there are so many different ways, but in terms of switching off your brain, sleeping between 7 to 9 hours every single day has been shown to massively improve your productivity, your alertness, your ability to focus for sustained periods of times. It actually can make you more creative and increase your performance in the gym or doing presentations or in meetings or verbally or what have you. You can acquire language better when you sleep well and so on and so forth. So sleep is great. Mindfulness strategies such as meditation can be a great way to switch your brain off, to completely relax, to be at one, to be in the present moment. So meditation, partaking in things like yoga, reading is great as well. In fact, reading leads us nicely into another one. Exercise is great because anything that you do that enables you to think about and pay attention to, like your breathing, your physical nature, like when you exercise, you're sweating and you're aware of your breathing, you're trying to calm yourself down, your blood is flowing and so on and so forth. And when you're meditating, you are forced to visualize, to go within, to focus on your breathing and visualizing certain colors and how you're breathing and what it does, and utilizing different objects in your mind to symbolize certain internal organs and so on and so forth. Yeah, it sounds a bit crazy, but some yoga practices are very effective. Meditative practices are absolutely great for doing these sort of things. And that leads me nicely onto, so these are great ways of kind of shutting off that loud voice in your head so you can kind of calm down, focus on the basics, breathing, your heart rate, your sweat, your pores, your skin, focusing on the most basic of things, being alive, being grateful for what you see, what you feel, what you hear, and the senses that you have, and that you have the privilege of utilizing on a daily basis. We are so blessed. And we also need to be aware of changing our energy levels and resetting our brains through stimulating neurogenesis. We'll go within this video. Neurogenesis. So neurogenesis is essentially allowing your brain to create more new neurons and improving the quality of the synapses within your brain through stimulating what is called BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factors. I'm not going to talk about that in too much in this video, but let's go to neurogenesis in this particular video. So every day, even adults can produce up to 700 new neurons in the hippocampus within the limbic system part of your brain every single day. And when you learn new things and you learn new information, that is one of the main ways in which you can stimulate neurogenesis. So reading is absolutely brilliant for increasing your energy levels and enabling you to essentially become smarter, improving the quality of your memory, your ability to focus, your ability to perceive things differently, to develop an abundant growth mindset. And when you learn things and you read and you exercise, and exercise has been shown to increase neurogenesis as well, so does meditation and so on and so forth. And a lot of things inhibit neurogenesis, such as excessive stress, oxidative stress, eating an unhealthy diet consisting of highly processed refined foods and high glycemic index foods and so on and so forth that stimulate insulin resistance. It's not what we want to do. Those kind of foods work against your brain cells. They can actually harm and kill your brain cells, your neurons. So be careful with that as well. So stimulating neurogenesis, experiencing new things. These are some of the great ways. Eating a nutrient diet, nutrients, cold and hot exposure, having an enriched environment, great scenery, like seeing beaches, volcanoes, rainforests, seeing stimulating rich environments can stimulate BDNF, make you more energetic, improve your focus, improve your cognitive function, make more connections between neurons in your brain, and also strengthen the synapses between your neurons so that you think more clearly and have more of an open mindset. Absolutely beautiful stuff, guys. So I really hope you appreciate this content. It can make a massive difference to your life, and if you did like it and you want to learn more, head on over to my website at www.alexgem.com. Simply click join PHS today, enter your credit card details. You'll gain instant access to my sensational course, The Power System, to take you along that journey from where you are now to where you want to be. I've included 3 incredible bonuses as part of that as well: exclusive podcast material, exclusive video content, and 100 audio segments to help make those small, subtle differences that over time build to create massive momentum in your life. I offer a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. If you're watching this on Instagram and Facebook, you can click the link in my bio, scroll to the bottom of that page. You can actually see what this course consists of, and some of these segments are set to preview. Click on preview and you can gain access to the worksheets, the videos, the audios, the written word for free, so you can try it before you buy it, essentially. If you really want to lead to astonishing personal change, to identify what's been holding you back in your life, to reduce stress, to focus more on the things that are empowering your life already, to learn things that you didn't know about your unconscious and how you're living, join the Power Mastermind. My goodness. Now, it's taken years of attending courses, attending masterminds for me to create these strategies and to adapt them specifically to the way they are now. And, you know, every time I still put myself through these same worksheets, I still learn so much. It's absolutely breathtaking stuff. Come join me live if you can. I'd love to meet you and work with you. I only take 20 people every time I do these events. It's very small, intimate, very in-depth, very much focused on each individual. We develop a family here who support each other, keep each other consistent and responsible for implementing quality change into our lives. Mind-blowing stuff. If you cannot attend, join the virtual version, which is the Zoom call, so you can still see me live. We can still work together and I can still give you that individual support as well. Beautiful stuff. If you cannot commit to a full day or 2 with me, then at the very least, I've put together a course, the course version of the Power Mastermind as well. You can see me work with a live group to complete the same tasks and activities that you'll be completing. You can actually, in separate videos as well, as part of that package, you can actually see me completing and writing and filling in the worksheets, so you can understand my thought processes and how to best maximize what you take from those activities and worksheets as well. If you like this video, well, like it, please, for crying out loud. If you're watching this on YouTube, click the subscribe button and also click the notifications button, because every single week I launch new material and you're going to want to see what that consists of. I cannot wait to work with you soon. Take care.